Hey guys, I got a question from Letice about what are some of the things you do to stimulate your hair. So I know in the last video talking about alopecia, I said I was going to tell you some of the things. So I'm going to, and this is kind of for her. I'm doing it sooner than later because she asked me. So what I've been doing consistently is, and I know you've seen it, but I threw some other things in there that's been working for me. So what I actually did was, my son has really bad eczema. And if you ever see my hands, like, you'll see that I had eczema on my hands too, and I still do on occasion. But what I noticed was that he was covered from head to toe, like his scalp all the way down to his toes. And he was dry, flaky, his face was just like, whatever. It was just horrible. So what I ended up doing was making this for his skin. And what I noticed in the process was that his skin was clearing up, but he was also getting a hairline. And what I would do is consistently with him, he was getting like a salt water bath twice a day. As soon as he came out of the bath, I would cream him up with that stuff, and I would put it in his hair, I would put it on his face, and I'm certain that's where he was getting the hairline from, because I would just massage it all around his face, because his face to me it wasn't the worst, but it was pretty bad, just because you would see a lot of the rash around his eyes and around his mouth. And I have one around my mouth too, but it's a completely different video. We're gonna do a couple of challenges to see if we can get that area lightened up. But that basically is what I used on his skin, and it cleared up, as well as he got a hairline. So I was intrigued, started using it on my hair, just massaging it in there. And I'm sure that's what stimulated the hair to grow. And to be completely honest, I have a huge feeling it had to do with the tea tree oil. Like, all these products were pretty much for his skin. Like, I did a lot of research on how to get his skin staying moisturized throughout the day, but at the same time it was working on his hair. So I used it in my hair, and that's the result I got, was the hair started growing back. But also I was talking to a health food store person expert, and he was saying that he had alopecia when he was younger on his like beard area. There was a bald spot there, and he actually was rubbing garlic on it to stimulate the hair follicles, and he said it did work because it irritated his skin. But because my skin in general is super duper sensitive, which is why this whole thing happened with my hair and the aloe vera and all that stuff, I really didn't want to try it because I was afraid that I would either get a rash on my neck or, lose more hair. So I pretty much stuck to what I knew would work. And like I said, once I was seeing the results in my son's hair, that's the only reason I even put it on my hair, because I don't trust anything on my face or on my hair after this whole traumatic process. But also what I was doing was I was washing his hair and his face with black soap. If you don't know what it is, please inbox me, comment or whatever, and I'll show you. I'll make a little video and show you what the soap looks like. But anyways, so I would basically soap him up with the soap and put it in his hair, put it on his face, put it on his body, and I would leave it for 2 minutes. And of course he was screaming and crying because it does burn if your skin is infected. But I had to, because somebody told me, like, basically keep it on him until the bubbles disappear. And I actually was doing that with my hair as well. So I would soap my hair up with the black soap, and then I would leave it in there while I soaped up the rest of me. And then, I'd sing a song in the shower, and by the time the song was done, I just rinse all the soap off of me. And right after I come out of the shower, I would massage the Shea Butter Mixture into my hair, and then really just focus on that spot back there. So I really do believe with the black soap and the Shea Butter Mixture, that's kind of what has been stimulating my hair to grow back. But please, if you try the garlic, like let's say you've tried all these other things, if you try the garlic and it works, please tell me how quickly it worked. Please tell me anything. Like, did it irritate your skin? Like, did you find you got a rash or anything? Because I would like to know I mean, also, your skin might not be sensitive like mine, but I would still like to know because it might speed things up with, you know, the back of my hair. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be trying things out and then telling you, right? So if you want me to try it out, tell me. I'd be super duper nervous, and I'd probably come on here and my whole face is like red and swollen, and I'd be like, I tried the garlic. But tell me if you want me to try it. I will try it for a week or two and see how it goes. But for now, I'm just using what has worked, and that has been the Shea Butter Mixture. So hopefully that answered your question. If you want me to do anything pertaining to the eczema, because I did take video footage of his skin before and after, I don't know, whatever you guys want, you know, just tell me and I'll get some videos up and going for you. But besides that, please subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. It encourages me to keep going and talking about these very hard subjects like my eczema and, you know, the alopecia. These are all things that are very hard to talk about because they're very sensitive, because they affect your life on a daily basis, and you would rather not talk about it. You'd rather just ignore it. But, you know, it encourages me to keep going forward and moving forward and really just telling my story. Bit by bit, I'm sure will come out. But anyway, so please subscribe if you have. Thank you so very much.